Hi, I'm Lynn Palm. I got some very special friends with me here, and they're all horse crazy. And they're dying to ask me lots of questions. So come on and join the conversation with us.
Lynn, I was wondering if you could tell me, how would I go about finding a good farrier in my area?
Well, that's a good question, and a question that's asked a lot. And a farrier, blacksmith, whatever you call it, it's kind of funny in different parts of the country. It changes its name, but basically the same thing. The person that takes care of our horses' feet, which is extremely important for the soundness and the happiness of our horses and longevity of the horses. A blacksmith is first one of your team players with horse ownership. You first have your equine veterinarian, you have your blacksmith, and you have your instructor, trainer, coach. Those three team players are all part of what you need to be able to easily communicate and understand with simple wordage and working with these people with your horse. You have to be able to communicate and interact. That for me is the number one thing. But how to find one, I would first say that ask your veterinarian. Second, I would also say that there's so much research you can do on the internet today. Good blacksmiths, your finer blacksmiths are all going to have some type of a certification or diploma from different schools in which they've attended. You can research them. There's, just like a college, it's going to give you some ideas of credentials of this person. And then, when you meet this person or you do some homework, find other horse activity in your area from equestrian centers, trainers, instructors, club members, who blacksmith they use, find out what their reputation is. And then if you get that opportunity where you're actually meeting this person, of course, for me, it's got to be someone that looks me in the eye, and doesn't matter what question I have, there's no dumb question. They'll answer it to you comfortably, where you understand. If you don't understand, you come back and interact with the question. They're there to spend time with you. That, for me, is really important. And then you want to make sure that you, just like you want to see in any kind of person that's a professional, that their equipment is organized, everything looks clean, they look like that they're managing their own business in a good way. I think it's going to give a reflection of what kind of service they're going to provide. That's where you build a relationship with one, and it takes time to do that.
Yep. So communication with the vet is real. I mean, with the farriers is really key.
Just like your veterinarian, absolutely. Communication. And you should never feel insulted. You should never feel that any question you ask is a dumb one. You should never feel that they're in a hurry, they can't answer it for you, anything like that. I mean, they're there to provide a service, and that's to take care of your horse, for the well-being of your horse. And without good feet, without good shoeing, there you can have problems from there. And that's it starts from the bottom and works up. And if you don't have good feet, it's just like the tires on your car. If you don't have good tires, it's not going to get you where you need to go.
Right.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, great question. Eleanor, I've got two more comments that I want to make in regard to the blacksmith that's really important for me. And one is that I find that your better blacksmiths are also going to be riders. If they ride horses, doesn't matter what discipline they do, but that usually gives a little more horseman credentials to their services. And then the other thing that I really like with blacksmiths is that if their main interest is to trim or shoe a horse, that they always are traveling balanced, that they're not trying to give suggestions of many different kind of gadgets and different shoes and pads and this and that and change this and change that. If they'll evaluate, or they can evaluate conformation and shoe to or trim to that conformation, and their mindset is that that horse is landing balance in their travel, that always gives the most sound performance horse. And that's what we want. Then we have less veterinarian bills.
Keep it as simple as possible.
Simple as possible. Conformation, balance, those are your key ingredients. If there's those gadget kind of things, boy, I get red flags saying, ooh, I might need to start doing some homework for another blacksmith.
Okay, I'll keep those suggestions in mind. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. I hope you gained a lot of information from my answer. Please look for other Q&As. Remember, be the rider your horse deserves. and always follow your dreams.